know. I honestly don't know what's going on. I wanted to live stream, but obviously my computer's being a bitch and won't let me. You're like, it just won't even open some of this stuff. I do have a drawing tablet. Actually, I could try. Let me see about... I could probably continue that dinosaur picture I did. I just want to stream. I want to do something a bit different than what I have been doing. Well, yeah, okay, let's try this. This opened fine. So I don't know what is going on. There we go. And then... Actually, I'll just do it as properties. Shop. Did that not work? Okay, well, that... Okay, add video capture device. Yes. Cam. No. Oh my god. Yay! Okay. Alright, we could do this. We could do this. Let's see about this. Let's see about this. Bung me over here. Bung this hill. Okay, let's continue on with this then. Let me just plug my plug my tablet in. See about moving some of this stuff. Change places. Okay, I guess you guys can actually see this. We did I did start doing this on another live stream. I'm just going to change the title. Painting Dinos plus Fallen Kingdom Hype. Okay, all right. So hopefully this should work. So okay. So everyone agrees that this is better. This is preferable than looking at a glitched Overwatch, and yeah, let's just play. Let's just do this. Right. Okay. So this is just a picture I randomly started doing on a live stream like about a couple of months ago, I think now. So let's go to. Let's put this. Boom mist. Get one. I'll call that red dino. Don't know what that one is, but let's start drawing another one. So I remember we were going to have a couple of little dinosaurs like fighting on this log, and then a big one behind it, if I remember correctly. What type of dinosaur is that? I called it a Coelophysis. Yeah, as Clayton's saying. But I need to get another one on there. So should have done this from the beginning, really, shouldn't I? Can't go wrong with a bit of streaming. Okay, I'm going to add one up here. Actually, I'm going to make it a orangey one. So like a reddy orange. I might just, when I archive this stream, Oh no! Oh no! 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 Oh my Christ! The computer's loading up the pinball game. Stop! Stop! We've decided not to play this now, computer. Oh, Jesus! Bugger off! I was writing Orange Dino. What is going on with this computer? God, it better not act like this during Jurassic World Evolution, because, you know, there'll be all kinds of hell to pay. This one, actually, let's go Orange Dino, yeah. So this one I wanted to have like a sort of, actually for starters, I'd actually like to draw. It's going to be like looking. Why am I grabbing this now? What's going on with all this tonight? Do you know what? I'm not even going to use my tablet. I'm going to use just an ordinary mouse. Everything seems to be glitching and going on tonight, so. This one I want its like head to be like this, and its body like it's going to be stood up on the up on the log. Kind of like that. Couldn't use history brush because well, I didn't click history brush. I clicked the eraser. Cretaceous the Hunted, yo dude, welcome to the chat. You don't use layers. I did, but I've merged a lot of them in the last stream. So we've got, you know, some stuff left over. So I think tonight I've definitely established that I need to fix this computer as best I can, getting it ready for Jurassic World Evolution. What's going on in here? Ooh. Oh, nice. Thanks, British Tyrannosaur. You put the stream in Clayton's Discord. Yo, Timothy P. Oh, that's a cool name. Timothy P, the new horror dungeon, 2018. Falls right off the tongue, dude. Oh, thank you, Katie. Yes, yes, we are very proud of what we did with Mazrani Global. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, we just hope that we you know, help with the world building. That's all we can ask for, really. Because, you know, there's a lot of dots to connect and lots of ideas and things that are left over in the story and stuff that they don't need answers. This is the thing, you don't need answers for a lot of stuff, but there's certain questions that even people within the Jurassic universe would ask. So with Masrani Global, we hope to sort of bring some of the hints towards like answers to those leftover threads that would hopefully induce some sort of thought and ideas towards answering those, but without entirely putting our foot down and going, this is how it happened. So like a good example of that, which I always like to use, is the whole Vic Hoskins cleaning up the pteranodons at the end of Jurassic Park 3. We use the word clean up because it doesn't mean that they killed them, and it also doesn't say that they don't kill them, if that makes any sense. Like, you can have it either way at the moment until a more definitive answer comes along. Ride that balance, because it also made sense for the Masrani to put on their website that they were cleaned up, because you wouldn't want Masrani Globals they wouldn't put on their website saying, our the head of security, Vic Hoskins, he just straight up murdered some dinosaurs a few years ago. They'd word it in a way much like how we did, which is our logic anyway. So gotta find that balance and hopefully entertain people and make them come up with stories in their heads. Okay, so this little guy, I mean, his shape is all over the place at the moment, so I need to make his head smaller, his neck thinner, loads of stuff. But I think what I'll do with this stream is I'll do this guy, and then I might add a few details elsewhere on the picture, and then I'll call it quits for tonight. And I need to get this computer sorted, because I can't have all that glitching and whatnot, like if I'm going to be live streaming Evolution. I just can't believe there's something going on with this computer, because it took absolutely ages to sort of download an update for Overwatch, and then when I do update it, it's like it's completely glitched and not playable, in my opinion. So, and then during Friday the 13th, it just decides to completely cut out twice. Bastard. Yeah, you heard me. But please don't cut out now, because I'm painting. And I don't want to lose this. Yes, just going back to like using words like clean up, as I said, like rides that line. And so there's a lot of dialogue, or like not dialogue, I mean like words we use when we were working on Masrani Global and other things that should help give evidence to or answers to certain questions that fans had, while at the same time leaving room for anyone to come up with any answer that suits. So at this time you could say, oh yeah, I think Vic Hoskins and his team would have killed the pteranodons, and someone else could say, I don't think they did. So there you go. I'm glad you enjoyed the video. As you saying, it's Orangeosaurus. Yeah, it's been tangoed. Actually need to get. I need to actually zoom in. Tomato sauce. Yes. In answer to that question. Yes. But we are completely spoiler free on this channel. We don't even entertain the idea. Timothy says, Pterodome, I'm ready for the new Jurassic World movie. Yeah. Oh, you just reminded me, actually. I'm going to put some music on while we're doing this. Let's see. Wonder if we can do this. Okay. Let me know if you can hear this. Is it like, hello, welcome to painting with Pterodome 3000. Keep pressing the wrong buttons to undo. Spoilers are an act of sheer will. Exactly. Let me know if you can hear the music, guys, and that it's not too loud. It should just be softly in the background. I was overwhelmed by the power of the internet, but I didn't have enough respect for YouTube, and that power is out now. Probably just completely ruined the monetization of this video with this music. Whatever. I've lost the ability to play a video game apparently tonight, so you know what, I'm just going to lose the ability to do anything with this video. Yo, Mark Davies. Yeah, I've been checking out some of his music earlier today. He's very good. Might have to talk to him about Dino Defenders potentially. Be nice to have someone with a little bit of music. Well, especially sort of cinematic music talent, if he was up for it. Cool to get his spin on the score for that, actually. But you heard it here first. Okay. You know why I bloomin' picked it as orange? Because I was looking at this like 2 seconds ago, because that was like near where the keyboard was before I moved. Do you know what? I'm also potentially actually might design a new dinosaur for Dinosaur Defenders in a minute. instead of doing this picture. Because I've got a rough design here, and I actually want to flesh it out, and I think that'd be kind of cool to do. So you're saying this is a raptor, says Clayton. No, this is going to be another Coelophysis. It's just going to be a different, like a lighter colour. It's not going to be orange. It's going to, well, it will be more orange than this one. They're going to be essentially the same species. I'm just going to use this to roughly mark out its head. Oh, that's better. It's actually more difficult to control the mouse if you're used to the old tablet. You paint raptors? It looks a bit derpy there now. I have to keep him like, yeah. The color. I do on the last one, so it's like white and red all over. Okay, white underbelly. Let's do that again. Yeah, they haven't been showing much of old Benjamin Lockwood, which is good. Good. Keep it all hidden. Sometimes I have no idea what the chat is saying. Irex falls into the chat. What? I don't get it. I don't get it. You kids today. Get the angle of the head right. Or not the angle of the head, sorry, the angle of the neck. Yeah, so it's nice to have someone of that caliber of actor. You know, like James Cromwell bringing his A game. It's gonna be cool to see that sort of brevity in the old Jurassic franchise again. I felt like Irfan Khan did that in Jurassic World. And you know, Paul Kirby brought that into in Jurassic Park 3. Sleeping Ninja 23 says the moment you're watching this and playing Lego Jurassic World. Yeah. Yeah, Pete Postlethwaite for The Lost World, and Richard, I'd say Richard Attenborough for Jurassic Park. this song does loop quite a bit, doesn't it? Maybe I need to mix it up. There you go. Quick little dinosaur for you. Oh no, what's being played now? Ah, it's our friend Daryl. Just trying to think what I can use. Probably gonna be adverts. No. Nice. Okay. Might be able to use this. I want to be Roland when I grow up, says Clayton. Play the Space Jam soundtrack. No, I can't. I'd love to, but no. Well, there you go. There's a quick little dino. Let me get the lighting right on this guy. I'm going to use the dodge tool and use highlights. Going to neaten up some of this, the detail on the face. It's all pixelated. Trying to see if I can get some scales on him. What colour is that? The same exact colour. Okay. I just do random little dots on the red like this. Kind of look like he's sparkly. Clayton says the line from the trailer The most dangerous creature to ever walk the earth is so good because it reminds me of the dinosaur movies of old. Like the eighth wonder of the world. Yeah. It's like, yeah, it's the sales pitch, isn't it? I just wanted to get some like almost highlights on this guy, like as if the you know, his scales are sort of glowing. Maybe I get some white in there as well. Let's get some white. Okay. Add the white to the eye. There you go. Got another little dinosaur in there. Boom. Okay, let me just pause. Oh, whoa. Pause the music. Pause the music. Pause the music, number one. To slightly rub out the nice. Okay, so let me go new. I'm just going to go to 2000 and then height at 1. Maybe longer. Let's go to 45. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, what I'm going to do today is design a starter design, should I say. Put that up. Put the opacity, I'll just get rid of that. There we go. Let me save this. Okay, so we had a bit of fun with that, but actually I want to get designing this new dinosaur, one of the new dinosaurs for Dinosaur Defenders. I don't know if I'll do the whole thing tonight because I'm on a time limit here. But we've been jumping tonight from loads and loads of different things we've been doing. But right now I want to design this new dinosaur for Dinosaur Defenders. And how big is that? Brush, maybe. Let's go to 3. And so I figured I would actually start. And so what I'm working off of is this doodle I did here. If you can see that, I did a doodle ages ago of this really long theropod dinosaur with an orange head, and I wanted to do something that, you know, was inspired by this Spinosaurus toy from Jurassic Park 3. Don't know why. I don't know how that came from this, but I know that much. Oh, and Like, if you took these two and merged them, you'll get the dinosaur I'm sort of going to draw. Swedish Gojira fan 2000 says that was a very beautiful painting. Thank you very much. But yeah, so what I'm going to do now is just design the outline of the creature. So let's have a look, see what we can do. Let's have a look. So it has quasi long nose. Actually, it has more of a square nose. And it has sort of lips that go down like that. This. You know, I wanted to create a lot of my own creatures, or like my own designs. Dinosaur defenders. And this is one of... This, along with the Megalosaurus, is going to be one of the biggest in the actual story. Actually, I don't even know if I've made this canvas. This might be a little bit too big, yeah. Maybe I need to make him just smaller. Actually, it needs to be a lot longer than that. Let me... Oh, how big is the actual size? It's 100%. Okay, let me get back. Let's just make this canvas a lot bigger. Let's go to width 65. No. Let's go even bigger. Let's go 75 inches. Yeah, that's more like it. And I will make him just because he's got a very, very long tail, so. He's gonna have a bit of a throat, bit of wattle, as they call it, like a gullet. She's got a very... Oh, I'm gonna have to do it with the blue and mouse again because very long neck, and then his almost back. And the sort of arms, the arms sort of, I haven't decided quite on what the hands are going to look like. No, it's looking too elongated. We want it to have sort of quasi small hands. I need to make the image taller as well. Bloomin' heck. Canvas size. Let's go height 50, and let's make this even longer. Let's go 90. Even bigger. Two big feet. Obviously, all the proportions and stuff will need to change. Oop. It's too big. Much too big. Yeah, that'll do. And then he's got the other leg. I think the arms need to be in a different position, but instead of drawing it again, I'm just gonna flip it round. This. And then the tail starts up like this. And then actually it's like super long, like a really long tail. A really long fin tail as well. I was imagining like what a dinosaur would look like if it was almost like a lemur. You know how like lemurs have really, really long tails? Can't get it to... I wish my tablet wasn't... because it like keeps moving the picture like I'm grabbing it when I'm not. No, it's actually better with the mouse. Everything's backwards tonight. My word. My computer is on a mission. Okay, I'll sort this out. I'll sort the tail out properly in a minute. Oh, did I get it? Yeah, okay. Yeah, like that. Oh. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. And let me just see. Let me just crop this now so we can get a better image. Crop. There we go. What are you guys saying? You should try and paint one of the new shots from the Fallen Kingdom. Some of the iconic shots there, British Tyrannosaur. But personally, I like to draw, like if I draw anything for Jurassic Park, I'll draw like a new angle on something, or a new picture entirely. I don't exactly like to sort of copy or trace over like or replicate like an iconic scene in painting. I like to bring something new to the table. The tail is too long, says Rexy fan. Yeah, well, it's my dinosaur, so I like the tail the way it is. Although it's a little thick. Maybe I will just thin it out. It's got to be thick there. Yeah, and then maybe here it'll be a bit thinner. There we go. What happened to the music? My goodness. There we go. Get some music going. Oh, do you know what? I'll sort. Oh no, too far back. I'll continue later. Right. So the head. Let's get this going. Gonna add all the detail on here. I was thinking of actually creating a little bit of a crest like that. Yeah, it's like almost like a fin on the top of its head. This is how you paint dinosaurs? No, this is how you play God. Okay, so this fellow is going to have sharp teeth. Like thin needle-like teeth at the front. Then when you get to here, it has much bigger ones. It's actually going to have teeth almost to the back of its mouth. Yeah, as I was saying a minute ago, before we got onto this, I think when I archive this live stream onto the channel, I think I'm just going to keep this section where I'm designing this guy. I think the other, I don't think I need to archive the whole Overwatch glitching out and and what is it? A Friday the 13th just bugging out as well. Although I was enjoying Friday the 13th. I was actually quite sad that decided to conk out on me. I want this guy to almost have a like a deep sea feel to him. Like, you know how like you see those like eels with like the hideous teeth and stuff? Is this a hybridization or possibly a new species? I'll say this much, Clayton, because I don't want to give too much away for Dino Defenders. I mean, I'm already showing one of the main dinosaurs. And you're seeing the making of, actually. But this dinosaur is definitely... I'm definitely making up the design of it. Let's put it that way. So, in one hand, it is a made-up dinosaur. On another, it might not. It might not be. I don't know. Should it have its tongue like that? No. Let's have its tongue. Actually, let's layer new. I love this track on Operation Genesis. I gave it like a really small like eye up there. Actually thinking of making its eye almost look unnaturally forward. I think this dinosaur would benefit from having an eye that almost looks like it shouldn't be where it is. I've got to give it that cool like the sort of jagged edges to its facial design. No. else did I do on the design? So what are you guys saying? Yeah, Genesis had like a complete soundtrack. What we're listening to, there's a obviously the track from Jurassic Park which I need to skip. So Elosaurus. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is definitely inspired by eels, as I mentioned. Deep sea fish. It's gonna thicken the neck up. Okay, so one of the other interesting things I've added to this, which is why I brought up this guy here, is... Oh, let me save this. File, save as. Just save it as new Dino. Yeah, so one of the other things I added to this creature is a very, very small sail. Yeah. New. Look how jaggedy these lines are. Started a new layer because what I'm going to do is redo the hands. And then I can rub out the old one. There we go. What's you guys saying? Wow, I've never seen this type of stream. It says I literally cannot pronounce your name, but thank you. Yeah, I've seen a few people do painting live streams before, but it's something that I wanted to do more myself. I actually want to do it more than gaming live streams, but you know, I am a sucker for video games as well, so. How's that? Yeah. Oh no, shouldn't be streaming that music. Oh Jesus! Oh good God! Caught me off guard. Bloody copyrighted music. The foot is actually a little bit too long. It needs to be like up here. Mark Davis, I think Jurassic World Evolution will be the first time in years I'll be paying full price for a game on release. Can't wait for it. Also hyped. Almost as hyped as I am for Fallen Kingdom. Yeah, I feel exactly the same way. Yeah, I haven't bought a game on actual release in some time myself, actually. So we have that in common, good sir. Like Friday the 13th and Overwatch and that. You know, I bought Overwatch 2 years after the fact that after it's been released. See, now its feet look really small. What is going on here? Let me see if I can change this. Getting all the proportions right. I think it might actually be looking a little bit too fat in the midriff. I want this to look very streamlined. Yeah, that's better. Might make the foot bigger. See how that works out. There we go. Look at, well, there you go. That looks a little bit better, doesn't it? That's a great song from the Operation Genesis soundtrack. And coming up on Radio Jack, the Operation Genesis soundtrack. On one foot it's actually got a toe longer. Its outside toe is longer than its inside one, so consistency and all that. Okay, so we've basically got the the outline down. Just going to merge these and then make this bigger and probably raise it. what? I clicked don't apply. Jesus Christ. What am I doing? Right, apply. There you go. Sorry, I haven't really been looking at the chat much. Just been concentrating on this. Clayton's super excited for Fallen Kingdom. It's so close, yet so far. Okay, so other little bits of detail I just want to add quickly. The attachment of the leg to the bottom. Always starts off very rough. And this is actually that. Okay. Right, let's add some basic colour, and then I might call it quits for tonight. So the colour I've gone for on this drawing down here, the blue is very blue. So it's like blues up here. It sort of merges down here like this. Get down to the arms. Down here like that. And then, if I do this correctly, I'm just going to do it really roughly. Really roughly, because I'll just rub it out around the edges later. So it's all blue, and everything's blue. Never Not So Clever at This says, hello everyone, what did I miss? Oh, just, well, lots of glitching with Overwatch, lots of computers restarting and dying on me during Friday the 13th. And then I did a little bit of drawing, another picture, and then I realised that I've actually been meaning to design this guy for Dino Defenders. So we decided to just start, start this picture. And I mean, I'm just going to add the colour very roughly, and then I'll probably have to head off because I've got dinner and I've got some work to do later, so I won't be sticking around much longer. I was hoping to have streamed Overwatch tonight, but the stars aligned differently. Speaking of stars, I've been watching Cosmos. Started getting into Cosmos recently. Not the old Carl Sagan series, the newer one with Neil deGrasse Tyson, and it's an interesting show. It's quite well produced, Steven Panda says, this is oddly relaxing after my stressful doctor's visit. Oh, thanks, man. I'm glad I can at least help you relax. I mean, I hope everything's alright with the doctors and it's nothing serious. I don't like the doctors. This guy's gonna have an orange head. Can't say, Mark Davies. Cannot say. I'm strictly avoiding any Fallen Kingdom talk, except for how hyped we are. I mean, how hyped I am, sorry. Yeah, I also want to say I hope you guys have enjoyed my discussions with Clayton about Jurassic Park the game, and the inadvertently, or the not inadvertently, that's the wrong word to use, the Lost World discussion video that we inadvertently did. There we go. Because we went on a tangent about the Lost World, and then it became its own thing. Own short video. Actually, you know what? It'd be kind of cool if this blue streak was the fin up top. This must look so messy. There must be other painters out there just watching this like, no. Either right now or even in the future, when I've archived this. Like, how does he draw like that? There must be so many different methods in Photoshop to draw that I don't know about. Or just like really quick. I could have just used a fill tool, but I don't know. There's something relaxing about pushing the paint around, you know, with the finger tool. Stephen Panda says, I'm excited for the new movie, but I'm weirdly more excited to see your two reactions to it. I'm assuming you're talking about Clayton and myself. Or was there someone else in the chat you were mentioning? Mark Davies says, my friends and I have always thought the Lost World Jurassic Park was the best one. See, I love them all, and this is the thing. Like I've seen this, like, I don't know what this sort of trend is online. Whether it's a trend, that might be the wrong word to use. So apologies if that is. But like, I notice everyone likes to put movies and stuff into lists. I mean, God forbid, I've done it myself on this channel. I've got my top 10 favorite dinosaurs movies and stuff. People love lists, and people love, you know, organizing things into lists. Where like if a movie comes out, people are like, oh, you know, a movie comes out for a franchise. They're like, oh, how does it stack up against all the others? You know, where do you rank it in your list? And for me, it's like I can't really do that because some of the films, and Clayton, you and I were talking earlier today, and you mentioned this. You know, some of the films, especially in the Jurassic franchise, some of the sequels do things better than the original Jurassic Park, and vice versa. So, like, I don't know, putting them in like which one's the best, which one's the worst kind of thing. I don't get it. I saw one about the Marvel films. There was some people saying, "Oh, rank all the Marvel films before Infinity War comes out," and it's like, why? Like, what are you gonna like benefit from that? I guess it's just, I don't know, people bored just doing what they do to entertain themselves, I guess. Like, but for me, it's like they're not going anywhere, the movies. So, you know, enjoy them all for what they bring. But it's like there's nothing against having a favourite from like something. I'm not trying to say that there's you know, people can't make lists or anything like that. I mean I've watched loads in the past, and I do find some of them fascinating. But there's just this thing where like loads of people love to stick things in order. Like there's a library in their head, and they're like going, "Oh, where shall I categorize this?" It's like, just drop it on the floor, put it on the floor of the library, and walk out. You don't need to. You don't need to categorize it. Put it into lists. Steven Panda says, "So when can we expect Clayton's visit the Pterodome fan fiction?" Well, if Clayton gets to visit where I am, yeah, we'll see. We can get him onto the. Do we shoot him up into space and get him on the ship? But he'd have to come out of his way, which I don't think Clayton is willing to do, and I don't blame him. Yeah, this is probably going to be this for a little while longer. Just me removing the paint around the edges, because I did it the stupid way. Could have just clicked the fill tool and tried to fill this thing. Or Black Sack review of Clayton. Oh my god, yeah. I think it'd traumatize him. Some of the films. The one we watched like last night that we did a video of, which I haven't edited yet, but the third Black Sack review. Oh, the movie that came out of that sack was such a pile of shit. See you later. Bye bye. See you later, Stephen. Hope you enjoyed it. See you later, Clayton. Bye bye. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll call it quits tonight as well, guys. So let me save this. I'll finish this in my own time, getting rid of this. But you can see this is the design of one of the Dinosaur Defenders dinosaurs. Hasn't got a name yet at the moment. I kind of know what dinosaur it might be, but yeah. Anyway, I will live stream again real soon, guys, and I haven't done it in a while. I'm sorry about that. I'll try and get my computer fixed so I can actually play some games and get ready for Jurassic World Evolution on its way. So anyway, yeah. Yeah.